And now, meanwhile, the Pentagon is attempting to calm fears of another prolonged war in West Asia. As U.S.-Israeli strikes on Iran enter their third day, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth insists that this is not a repeat of Iraq. But even as Washington rolls out an endless war, it is offering no clear timeline, leaving the near future uncertain. This is not Iraq, this is not endless. That was U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth's blunt message during the Pentagon's first major briefing since strikes on Iran began. Hegseth pushed back strongly against comparisons to the 2003 invasion of Iraq, saying that this will not become a 20-year conflict. But how long will it last? The Pentagon declined to give a timeline. Hegseth made it clear that the duration of the campaign will be decided by President Donald Trump, who has suggested operations could continue for weeks. Iran denies seeking nuclear arms.
Trump has all the latitude in the world to talk about how long it may or may not take. 4 weeks, 2 weeks, 6 weeks. It could move up, it could move back. We're going to execute at his command the objectives we've set out to achieve. And what he has shown an ability to do that other presidents can't quite seem to have the aperture to do, well, I mean, Joe Biden didn't even know what he was doing, is to look for opportunities and off-ramps and escalations for the United States that creates new opportunities to execute what we need on our own timeline.
And meanwhile, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Caine, described the campaign as a major combat operation. His warning, this is not an overnight mission. It will take time and it will be difficult, gritty work. 4 U.S. service members have been killed after a tactical operation center was hit. More than 1,000 targets have been struck so far. U.S. forces have intercepted hundreds of ballistic missiles as well.
To be clear, as the Secretary said, this is not a single overnight operation. The military objectives that CENTCOM and the Joint Force have been tasked with will take some time to achieve, and in some cases will be difficult and gritty work. We expect to take additional losses, and as always, we will work to minimize U.S. losses. But as the Secretary said, this is major combat operations.
And in another development, Kuwait's air defenses mistakenly shot down 3 U.S. F-15E fighter jets during the Iranian missile attack. Meanwhile, the U.S. military buildup in the West Asia continues, with the largest since 2003. For now, there are no American ground troops inside Iran, as Trump has already said that there is no need for boots on the ground yet. But Hegseth declined to rule that option out. Even with the expanding air campaign, Iran's clerical leadership has shown no sign of yielding power. For now, the world has the U.S. president's assurance that this will not be another decade-long war. But beyond that promise, the timeline remains uncertain. And as the offensive expands, it is always the most vulnerable lives, civilians caught in the crossfire, who bear the heaviest cost.